Welcome back, guys, to another late night episode of the Crafters Forge Late Night Shenanigans. And today, I'm going to be working on a little terrain piece that I cast earlier today, and I'm going to try to work on a miniature that I made from a overhaul. Yeah. So if you're been waiting this half hour to get this party started, sorry. So we're gonna we're going to get right to the program. So action cam, kapow. So this is what we're working on today. It's what I cast earlier today. I don't know what it is. Looks like an alien egg or a flower, or maybe the combination of two. Yeah. All right, guys. Let's do this. Checking my airbrush right now. So how's everybody doing tonight? I know it's a work week. I know everybody has to work in the morning. And if you do, and you're watching right now, I'm sorry. But we're gonna have fun. So right now, I'm just gonna use some of this coal black from Pro Acryl. I'm just gonna lock in this black a little bit more. Oh. First, I'm going to use a little bit of flow improver. I'm going to do that. There we go. Now we're going to go 2 drops of water. Get my little green brush I like to mix it up with. And you know my song to this? Put a little ass to it, let it percolate. Put a little ass to it, let it percolate. Now we're gonna prime our needle. And here we go, guys. Now this is it have some like ceramic stuff, so it's a little heavy. So I'm not gonna put it on a base. I'm actually just gonna hold it and I'm just gonna blast it. Just trying to lock in that black a little bit more because I see a little bit of white sticking out. I want this to be completely black. Boom. Got that all blacked in now. All locked in. That primer. Now, I'm gonna slide that right out of the way. This is the miniature that I made out of that overhaul stuff that I got for casting. And had a couple of pieces left over from miniature, so I grabbed some pieces and made this dude right here. The headpiece is actually from Citadel Skulls, and the jaw is actually an orc jaw from the Citadel Skulls. And I just glued them together, put them on this guy. Yeah, I have a video coming up showing how I did this, but yeah, this is my custom dude right here. Guaranteed nobody out there has this dude. Guaranteed. Guaranteed nobody has this dude right now. But we're gonna run some primer on this bad boy. So we're gonna take that black, the leftover black, and we're just gonna blast it in. So tonight you guys are getting 2 for 1. 2 things of content for 1 video. Can't even tell that I made this dude. Look at that. Can't even tell. Locking it in. I'm going to take a little bit of water, drop it down, thin it out a little bit more. Just to lock it in a little bit more. We're going to let that guy sit underneath the light. Go back to our main piece right here. Lock that in. Till we're all out, just like that. Boom. Perfect. That's what we want. Now, I think I'm gonna go with some of this troll skin green first. And we're gonna blast this whole thing. We're not even gonna clean this pot. We're gonna go with the green. Marry these 2 colors together. Get a nice dark green base coat. Mixing that bad boy right in there. Gonna get that dirty green going. A little bit of water. Oh, put some ass to it. Let it percolate. And that mixes it better than mixing it with a paintbrush. So, priming our needle. Now here we go, guys. Right here, I'm just blasting the whole thing. Kind of like Cynthia style, top down, but I don't care where it goes. I'm just blasting it. But I still want to keep that dark underbelly of this stuff right here. Get that nice shadow effects. Blasting it more right here because now I can tell that it leaves. So now I'm going to blast it in there. Oh, just starting to kiss like that. Put a little bit of ass to it. Let it percolate. Alright, so now I'm gonna go right into. Oh, I'm gonna go right to the actual green now. That's gonna be a little bit brighter. Not much though. Flow improver. A little bit of water. Mix this up. Letting it percolate. Now it's a little bit brighter, and now we're gonna basically just try to hit the leaves, Zentheal style, which is top down, how the light would have hit it. And we're just gonna slap that troll green right in there. Top, edges, right there. So you guys can see that starting to pop out. So tonight I'm trying to give myself an hour and a half on both of these projects. See if I can do this. Come on this adventure with me, guys. Like time attack. Alright, so there's that. We're gonna keep the rest of that green in there. Now we're gonna go to this green flame, which is actually jungle green. And we're gonna marry these two colors together. Make a mid-tone. Flow improver. That should be a little bit brighter now. We're trying to do this while it's still wet, so it does like a little wet blend without doing a wet blend with a brush. Good. Prime that needle. Spray it down. Boom. There we go already. Put this back in my hand. Now we're gonna go basically the highest points. We're gonna try to hit the most because it's gonna be the going to be closer to the light, so that's what we're going to do. Now you guys can start to see these leaves starting to pop right out. I'm trying to hit the edges of the leaves at the farthest point away from the miniature itself. That's where it's going to be hitting the light most as well. So we're going to blast that. We're going to blast that with a little bit of green, locking it in. Hitting it a couple more times on those spots. Boom. There we go. Alright, now we're going to clean our pot. Grab some water. Put some water in there. Percolate. Dump it. You guys know the routine. Water that moisture. Now we're gonna go right to that green flame. Flow improver. Green flame. Come on now. Just a little bit. It was a little too much, but I want it to be a little bit more sticky. So gonna mix that in right there. Take a little bit of this water from the brush. That's perfect. That we want. Boom. Ass to it. Oh, am I off the camera again? Ass to it. Perfectly. Boom. Prime our needle. Maybe see that. That's a little too thin. We're gonna add a little bit more of this green flame. Put a little bit more paint to it. Mix it up. It's a little bit thicker now. It's a little thin, but it's a lot thicker than what it was. So now we're gonna go side, hit the sides now like this. We're gonna hit the top. We're gonna try to go down like this. Hitting these little spots where the light would hit it the most. And hitting it with that flame green. Boom. Now these leaves are starting to come out a little bit. Boom, there we go. Now we got our leaves done and locked in. Trying to get rid of some of this paint here without wasting it. So I'm just blasting it. But I think needs to be a little bit more vibrant. Because once it dries, it will dull itself right down. Boom. There you go. Alright, so now we're done with this green. Now we're going to clean it out. We're going to dump that paint right out. We're going to dump it right out. Boom. We'll blast the rest of that water out. Now, we're going to go to our purple, which is our purple worm. Same thing. Flow improver. Our miniature is almost dry. Go with 3-4 drops of purple worm. Mix this up. I don't think I'm gonna put some water in this. I think I got enough flow improver in here where it's thin enough. Let it percolate. Slide our piece back in the middle here. Let's prime our needle. Needle is primed. Alright, so now I'm going to be a little bit cautious. Try not to get it on the green. And now I'm just going to blast it Zinthio style, top down, and get it right on this plant. Work it right in there. See that? It's starting to come alive now. Now right here I just kind of sneaked in there, got underneath this worm or whatever the hell it is. Look at that, that plant's starting to come alive. It's starting to pop. And we're not even done yet. And that's like tabletop ready. I'm gonna add a little bit more in there, lock it in. Boom, there's that. Alright, so we got a little bit of this purple left. We're gonna go to this pixie dust pink, and we're gonna marry these two colors together. It's all about marrying your colors together. Get nice highlights and transitions. Add a little bit of pink to it. So now we're pinking up that purple, or purpling up that pink. Well, there's that. Add a little bit more flow improver. 2 drops of flow improver. Now we're gonna let it percolate. Now we got a nice little magenta. There. Now we're gonna prime our needle again. Boom. Alright. Perfect. Alright, so here we go again. I'm gonna go top down. Turn this down. And we're gonna basically hit the top as much as possible. Work our way down. Work our way down. Try not to cover up that detail. Oh, starting to pop now. I'll tell you that. Now I see that there's another one right here, so I'm just gonna hit it with this paint. Sneak in there. Yep, trying to get it on that green. Get it on the green. Oh, there we go. It's pretty vibrant. But we're not done yet. Now we're going to clean this out. We're done with this. I'm feeling a little thirsty, a little parched. It's definitely a time to let that dry a little bit while we clean our brush out. Blast that right in there. Clean that water right out. So we got it. Oh, looks like we got a little bit of overspray on our green. That's alright, we can go back later and fix it up. Alright, so a little bit more flow improver. Now we're gonna go straight pixie pixie dust pink. We go 2 drops. And we're not going to add any water to this one. Gonna leave it a little bit sticky. Percolate. Grab my needle. Blast it up pretty good. Make sure it's not echoing or anything like that. Now we're gonna hit the top, very center of it. We're gonna hit it with that pink, work our way down just a little bit. Boom. So there's that. We got that worked up. We're not done yet though. Oh, what we got here? Alright. Well, cheers to Mrs. Forge Master. We're here. Come on. Come on. Cheers. Salud. Arroz. That's all I know. Caught me off guard. So, Other than that, guys, other than dying, Mrs. Forge Master over here almost killed me. People are laughing at me now. So we're gonna let that dry a minute. We're gonna go to our Kit Bash Mini. Or Kit Bash Mini. That's what I'm gonna call it. This one, we're gonna clean that pink right out of there. Oh, hold on. I forgot this little one right here. Let's blast a little bit of that pink in. So how's everybody doing tonight? I am doing alright, other than dying from that last shot. Sometimes I like to take my piece that I'm working on and I like to move it away like this right here and look at it just to see how it will look far away, see how vibrant it is and all that. And I see like there's a lot of darkness right there, but that's alright. We're gonna work some stuff in there. So actually, let's work it in there right now. Actually, excuse me. We're gonna take this pink and we're gonna blast that right in there, because we're gonna go back in with some red. So if you guys hear any noise, it's just Mrs. Forge Master and her mom playing Zelda. I feel like I'm doing a podcast. Alright, so we're gonna slide that out of the way. Get that dude out of the way. Let's clean the pot. Clean the pot. Clean the pot. So we're gonna dump that paint out. Oh. You know the routine. Why do I feel like there's too much PSI up in here? Oh, Jesus, why am I up that high? There you go. There we go. I was wondering why I was so high. Had less control over it. So yeah, guys, we're working on this terrain piece right here. And looks like an alien flower or egg. Both. Or both. You never know. Alright. So that bottle's done. Refill. Alright, so that's done. We're gonna slide this piece out of the way under the light. Let that piece dry. Oh yeah, well, this is a piece that I was working on for a couple of days now. One of my bases that I've been working on. Homemade base. Made a little river effect. A little waterfall effect. It's not done yet. I just got the river done. It's finally cure, so I can actually touch it. But yeah. So I will give you guys an update on this piece when I get it done. Right, so to this dude right here, we're gonna go with our. I'm gonna go with my own paint that I made, which is a light gray, like a light gray. It's not white. Like you can tell the difference right here. Hold on. Maybe not. But yeah, see the difference? It's gray, but it's light gray. So we're gonna go with that color first. So you guys know the workup, flow improver. We're gonna go with that light gray. Got this stuff is actually thinned out pretty good. Put a lot of medium in it, just so it doesn't dry up on me. Now we're just gonna mix this up right here. Not even gonna add any water to it, just because it's thin enough. See, look at that, it's splattering pretty hard. Now, with this dude right here, oh shit. Moving the mic on myself here. Sorry about that, guys. So, right here, we're gonna go Zinthio style. Here, I will move the camera down so you guys can see what's going on close up and how to get a contrast without using contrast paints. Like, make your own contrast. Like, don't be lazy about it. But if you're a beginner painter, do it up. I mean, definitely use it. I really can't knock it because I haven't tried it yet. I would actually like to. It'll probably speed up my game a little bit, but I like to make my own contrast to my miniatures. And that's what we're gonna do here. Alright, ready? We're gonna go top down, Zinthio style, again. With that gray. But we're gonna be pretty vicious about it. Boom. We got our contrast. But we're not done yet. Right here, I'm going to lock a little bit more in there on his leg. A little bit more on his leg. A little bit more on his head. And the horns. Sneak it in there. A bit on his teeth. Sneak it right in there. Spin it. We're going to hit more of the shoulders. Side of the leg. Oop, make sure I'm in the shot here. What the hell, guys? Why aren't you telling me that I'm out of frame? Boom. There we go. See that right there? Got some contrast now. Got our contrast now. Why didn't I get that hammer? Stay in frame, Tom. Stay in frame. Hey, I'm just locking in a little bit of that gray inside the horns there, because I want the horns to look good. Boom. That's what he looks like, guys. Whoops. I'm spraying everything down. Let me see if I can focus this in. That contrast. Boom. So now, I'm actually going to clean this out. We're going to add a little bit of white now. Clean our pod out. How the hell did they keep pink in there? Thought I cleaned all that pink out. What the hell is wrong with me? Nope. Clean out our gun. Make sure there's no water, moisture to it. Alright. Gonna go flow improver. Gonna go a little bit of flow improver. Gonna go a little bit of the white. Three little drops. Mix it up. One drop of water. Percolate. Whoa. That was a little vicious. I shouldn't be doing that at all. We got splatter all over the camera. There we go. Okay, same thing, Zenithia style, but we're gonna be a little bit more meticulous about where we're gonna put our stuff at the highest points of our highlight. So we're gonna go obviously at the tops of the horns, top of the head, a little bit on the grill. A little bit on the knuckles, a little bit on the knee. Shoulders, the end of the cape, and the shoulders. The heel, a little bit of the calf. Gonna go sneak it in there. We're gonna just sneak a little bit on his belly. With that little bit of contrast there. And we're gonna go right on the tip of his toe. Make sure I'm still in frame. Boom. It's just real subtle highlight. Wrap it in there, right on the shoulder. And the top of his head. Boom. Now we're gonna set him off to the side. We're all done with this white. Boom. Alright, actually, we're gonna keep this white. I just realized that the red that I'm gonna do, I want really bright, so I'm gonna sneak in here on our main project. And we're gonna go where I want red. I'm gonna hit with white, just so the white hits it a little bit better. Boom. Starting to pop that right out. Sneak in here. Boom. So we got that all highlighted up. Boom. A little bit more here. Boom. Boom. Is that so far? Is that? Clean gun here. Alright, so we're gonna go with our Rust Monster, which is actually Lava Orange. A little bit of flow improver. Rust Monster. Just a little bit. be real sticky. Gonna sneak inside here. Boom. We get that orange all locked in. We're not even gonna clean this up. Cobalt red. Turn this on. Off frame again. Real muddy looking nastiness. Brown. There's some down here. Just gonna hit these little crevices. Oh no, just broke a piece off that. Oh, broke a couple pieces off of it. Oh well. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna get this red locked in, and I'm gonna call it a night. I think that's a good build up for now. Get our base coats. That, I'm gonna use this glistening blood, which is actually glistening blood effect. Which is fine by me. Prime that needle again. We're gonna do like a little glaze effect here. real though. That's what we got so far. Yeah. It's looking pretty good. It's alright, guys. It's alright, guys. Thank you for... Oh. Yeah, it did make it pop. Thank you, Jeanette. Yeah. Well, I'm pretty much getting done now. I already hit my hour mark. We did pretty good on this adventure on getting this terrain piece and getting our overhaul bash kit miniature highlighted. I'm a little beat now. I'm tired. So next time we will finish these two products up. Mostly this terrain piece. But yeah. So thank you guys for following me on this adventure on doing some art. Like I always say, until next time, I'll show you more. Ciao.